Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In case if you are new here, my name's Dave, this is Wells, and this is Watches with Wells, part two, we are part two
of our ongoing,
relentlessly ongoing,
just epic, tale for the ages.
Iliad.
Yeah,
is that the right term?
I mean, sure, why not?
I don't know, I'm just making shit up.
That's one of them. Why not?
Hey, did you know it's a great day to wear a watch? Especially this guy's watches. No. Check them out. Boom. So in today's video, we are going to be doing another unboxing. This time, instead of the Watch Gang scheduled monthly arrival, you have spun the wheel.
I've spun the wheel.
I
dropped a couple bucks into it myself.
Okay.
And then did a let's see what I come up with. So this is we can go ahead and kind of hop forward because I already know what's in this.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah,
surprise to me.
Yeah, it's a surprise to you.
Happy birthday.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
As I've explained before, it's a pretty simple system. They give you pick 3 of such tier, 2 of such tier, 1 of such tier, and then they put a grail, and they give you little pie slices.
So you have a chance of winning a grail, but for sure you're getting something nice.
You're going to get something nice. You're going to get something worth more than the money that you've put in.
Mm-hmm.
Like retail value, I think the least amount that I saw on this particular wheel was like $220.
That's not bad.
No, and
for throwing a few bucks in,
you're throwing like $50 to $75 to buy the points for this.
Right.
So you're going to get something of value.
Okay.
And they had options of straps and cases and things as well. So not just watches. There could be some paraphernalia.
Goodies. Yeah.
So in this case,
well, before you do that,
before I do this,
wristwatch check for my guys out there. Yeah.
You got mine from part 1 of said epic.
Part 1.
The Grant Brown Behemoth.
Breaking it in. The Fee Fi Fo Fum watch. Yes. You're breaking it in.
Let's
take a look.
This is
the massive. Third biggest in the collection?
I don't know. It's
up there.
It's up there.
All right.
I think the only reason I say third biggest is because of the leather, as opposed to having the the bracelet,
right.
So it just doesn't feel quite as heavy as 2 of the other ones, which are just behemoths as well.
Yes. In fact, I kind of want to play around and put one of those bracelets on there and see how
see how it looks.
We
might do that a little bit later.
All right, cool. All right. And I have on my Bering ceramic. This is the complete opposite of your watch in terms of size. It's 39 millimeters.
It is what some would say dainty or cute.
Get out of my house.
Taking my beer with me.
No. The beer stays.
Yeah, no, it is.
Speaking
very
of
cool
beers,
because it's such a slim watch. It almost
so the Bering Time ceramic, and it is slim. What's really cool about this, I don't know if you saw my review on this, Wells. If you guys haven't seen my review, check it out up here. It's a really great watch. It's sapphire with ceramic bezel. One of the most scratch-resistant kind of watches in my collection, so to speak.
Right.
Now, of course, it is the downside trade-off is it's an integrated bracelet, so you cannot easily remove. Yeah, and I'm sure there's something that'll fit, but
it wouldn't look right.
It's going to be a challenge. Bering has a very Arctic kind of history behind its design, and so this has a pearlescent Rayhot. It's just white with Arctic blue. Just a really cool, fun sports watch. So there you go.
So Bering, from the Bering Strait and whatnot. The Bering Sea.
Is it?
I mean, up in the Arctic.
I was never good at geography.
Yeah, a little bit.
We'll go with yeah.
So we'll go ahead and science you up there a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're welcome. Hey, thumbs up for geography.
Yeah, you done learned something today.
Topography. Just start rattling out. Smart. I sound smart, right?
Smartology.
Hey, I sound smart, right? Okay. All right. So without further ado, let's get into this unboxing.
Okay. So this is a So&Co.
So&Co.
Real New York time.
That sounds like it would be. Now, obviously, I understand. It's
maybe a little thing
like So&Co. So&Co.
SoCo.
So&Co sounds like a really nice mixed drink, like a cocktail.
Like a Southern and Comfort.
Oh, that.
No, SoCo is Southern Comfort.
Oh.
But it's a Southern and Comfort.
Yeah.
The and throws me off here.
Yeah.
If it was called SoCo or Soho or whatever,
Right.
that'd be cool.
Right.
But So&Co, the and just it
ruined it.
It does.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
In fact, you know what?
I'm sure there's a great story behind that name, and I'm sure that it's very historical. And I don't live in New York, so there might be something that means something.
I think if you're okay with it, I'm gonna Photoshop out the end.
Okay. And just
You're just like, okay.
yeah. And while you're at
Do it.
the periods for the apostrophe,
You want me to take those out too?
yeah. Like, it's just going to be a real nigh time, and we'll just piss off that whole demographic up there.
To my followers in New York, we're just joking around, but you're about to get work.
Yeah, like I would really love, and I'm not joking, I would love to know what the significance of So&Co is.
Drop it down in the comments
Please,
if you know.
because I'm not going to go out of my way to look for it, but I would love to read it. If somebody fed it, if somebody were to feed it to me, I would love that.
You are going to get lied to.
Right, and that's fine. I'm going to take it at face value and just be like, okay.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Gone.
So&Co. SoCo. Let's go SoCo.
As much as the name perturbs me, the watch itself is actually something really cool.
Let's
so
see
we're going to
it.
go ahead and
Let's do that reveal here. Let me move this out of the way.
We have our little care for manual over there in chunk, and
Wow.
Yep.
Look at that.
As opposed to part one's minimalist.
This is going the complete other direction.
Yep.
Okay, let's take off that plastic, and then I'll show, because it's kind of distracting the view. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at this blue. Man. So even the subdials have that sunburst effect, if you see the way it's playing in the light. It's almost a purple in color.
Yep.
Blue, very deep blue.
Like a
purple.
midnightish almost.
Right. And man, this strap, this embossed alligator, embossed leather strap, I like it's padded at the lugs and then tapers down nice and slim. Very, very cool dress piece. That I love in leather straps myself, just my personal preference. And I see that it's got a tachymeter in the Rayhot, or I should say along the outer edge. Chronograph watch, date at 4 o'clock, and then we are looking at 24-hour indication on the 3 o'clock subdial. Yeah, so it's ticking away there. Pusher 1. So, okay. Have you ever reset a chronograph watch?
No.
Okay, so time to learn something new, and for you guys out there too. When you take this, because we have a date complication, you're going to have obviously position 1. This is going to take you into changing your date. Don't want to do it yet because there's a danger zone, so to speak, that you don't want to adjust the date between like 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. generally. This looks like it would be fine, but just to be safe, we'll go ahead and skip that and go into position 2. So position 2 is where you adjust your time. See how it was right before the date change? So we are going to go advance all the way to 6 a.m. or past. And then what we'll do is we want to go into the bottom pusher. I'm going to zoom in while I show this to you, Wells.
Okay.
So if you notice the bottom subdial, 6 o'clock, if we push the pusher, see how it's reversing it?
Yeah.
That's if you want to change the starting point of your reset on the chronograph. So now when we get it running, we push the top pusher, which starts the counting second hands at 6 o'clock. If you stop it, boom. And then we go to the second pusher, it resets right back to 0. Okay?
Okay.
It was off by a few seconds, and you would have never been able to change that unless you know how to adjust them.
Do the exact combo.
Right. Normally on chronographs like this, we see it count up to an hour on the other subdial. This one goes up to 30 minutes, which is kind of cool, but it's just different. I shouldn't say it's good or bad. It's just different. Man, this is nice. Okay. I've done enough kind of explaining the workings of the watch. You take a look. Tell me what you think.
Well, when I threw this in there, at first it was, oh, that's a really busy chronograph.
Mm-hmm.
But like, even as far as chronographs goes, there's, just so much, and especially, this whole right side where everything is shoved in there into fine print, with the tachometer?
Tachymeter. But, I know, yeah. Tachometer.
Tachometer?
Helicopter? I think it's tachymeter. It's either tachymeter. You're going to stick with tachometer, aren't you?
I mean, I've said it once. I'd be a coward to back down now.
I thought I told you. You're just sticking with his guns. All right, guys, new word.
Yep. Henceforth, it shall be known as, by all means, tell me that I'm wrong. I'm not.
In fact,
I'm not.
Schwartz Force, go out to all the YouTube videos out there where they say tachymeter and correct them.
Yes.
It's tachometer.
It's tachometer.
Done.
It was honestly, let's go with the stimulus response. Like the immediate thing of when I saw this was, ooh, that looks like it's a lot of fun. There is a crap ton of things in there for me to kind of play with. I will probably break this into the cart.
In you go.
Yeah. And then, already hearing the, okay, so in order to reset this, you have to go through this 14-step puzzle. That's awesome to me.
Yeah.
Like I don't own a single chronograph yet.
Really?
Yeah. Everything that's been sent to me has been more or less basic, like without extra faces.
So this is your first chronograph.
Yes, I have one that has the dates on a separate face.
Right.
Which is
the subdials.
Yeah, on the the subdial there, it's just the date. It's a 1 through 31.
Right.
But, you got to skip it when it's whatever.
Sure.
This is a lot of fun, but it really like looking at it is such that like you were right. That color is just so gorgeous.
It's great. You know what? And the fact that
we're in low light indoors right now. Like I'm sure like natural light hitting this, which is not going to be easily done on a YouTube video, but just
it won't do it justice.
You see just how many different how the shade and the sunburst are affecting multiple different ways at once there.
Yeah, I look at this watch, I look at these colors, and I think out in, let's say, when I go fishing, I look up at the sky and it's all the stars.
Yeah.
No light pollution is preventing my view.
Right.
And that's what this watch is reminiscent of to me.
Okay.
I would nickname this watch Stellar or something along those lines. Yes. Because
fulcrum.
Yes. Hey, could you pass me Orion?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Here, let me get her for you.
Meow. Spoilers. That's Men in Black.
Just SoCo.
SoCo.
We got the SoCo watch.
You did a good job.
Yeah. Now, what I like about this being your first chronograph is this is a dressy chronograph.
Yeah. It's because it's a full dress watch.
Yeah. The dimensions here, this reminds me of my Bulova, kind of my dress watch as well. It's just done very nicely. It's clean, it's sleek, it's high polish all around.
It's got the thinner band. Of course, the alligator doesn't hurt.
Yeah, the alligator really dresses it up. Case thickness, we're looking at 44. So again, a larger watch for you.
Right.
With the crown, we're looking at 47 millimeters, and lug to lug height is putting you right at 53. This is a big watch again. I'm really surprised to see that the average wrist size and the watches that Watch Gang is sending, I personally think are too big.
And that's just it could be that I hit the questionnaire for big watches.
I don't know, man. Maybe what
I have no
picked,
idea. I've looked at some of the other ones, like on the marketplace and whatnot, and they seem fine.
Yeah,
they
don't seem
gargantuan on these peasants' hands.
This doesn't look big either. It's like I open at a glance, that's gonna look great, and then you measure it, and you're like, oh shoot! Let me take a step back.
Yeah.
This watch is massive. Okay, let's take a look and see if we're getting sapphire. Sapphire. Mineral. It's okay. Again, we had this discussion in the last watch.
Yeah.
Majority of what I have is going to be mineral crystal. Throw that on the wrist. Let's take a look and see how it is. Really
The cool
nice.
part was that they actually the Tribeca collection.
Uh-huh.
I believe there was like 6 different options. So they had, like a gold and a silver with black. They had black on black with a black strap. They had a rose gold one. They had, they had some options there. But the blue on the blue
You chose right.
I did, man. It was,
dude. Yes.
yeah. This is 100%.
That looks so good on your wrist.
A dress watch, look for me.
Boom. This is
a attention getter.
This is a. Let me buy your
Come on
drink.
in here so that I can fire you, and you're going to apologize to me.
Yeah, I was going to say this is a let me order you a drink, but you're going to pay.
Yeah. I'll have what he's having, put it on his tab, and he's okay with
it. Don't worry, he's not going to say anything.
No.
This is a 44 millimeter dress watch. Like dress chronograph.
You see this chronograph?
You want to mess with me? It'd be a shame for something to happen to be
cauliflower ear.
Perfect. I don't know why we got so violent there. It's probably the beer talking.
Yep, we'll go with that. Yeah, sure.
Me personally, I would say my cons in this watch are the size. 1,
right.
for me.
For you.
And then 2, once you are over $200 for sure, even $100, I start to question, why don't we have sapphire crystal? This watch was $50.
No.
It has sapphire and ceramic. Why is it that watch companies refuse to put sapphire as just a standard? I think that's my biggest complaint almost all the time. It comes down to sapphire, water resistance, and just the maybe screw down crown, but that's about it.
You know what? We didn't look at the water resistance on this.
I think it's yeah, you're right. We did not.
So we have 100 meters.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now, the thing is, too, it's on a leather strap. You're not...
Oh, yeah. It doesn't even make any qualms about it right there.
Stainless steel back, hardened mineral crystal. Yeah.
So there's no
they let you know up front,
yeah,
hey, this is mineral. I didn't even have to... I could have saved some battery power.
I think, and part of this could be the fact that technology has brought us to the point of the creation of artificial sapphires, especially for like touchscreens and things like that.
Right.
Because there's not going to be enough sapphires in the world to deal with everybody's phone and everybody's watches and everybody's.
Yes.
So
majority of the time we're talking
by
synthetic.
this point, we're getting to where it's nigh impossible to tell the difference. So of course, like with some jeweler's tools and things like that, and the proper knowledge and the tools, like you can tell.
Right.
But the crystalline matrix is going to be so similar that we're almost at the point where it's a null difference.
It's also, I think, true. Everything you said, correct. I think that another part of the choice behind going mineral is this isn't a tool watch per se.
Right.
This isn't, hey guys, I'm hopping in my rally car. Let me grab my chronograph.
Hey, I'm diving at the bottom of this trench, and if this watch breaks, then I am going to get the bubbles coming back up.
Right. So I think that might be part of the decision-making process. Regardless,
but
I'm sticking to throw some sapphire, guys.
I understand.
Watch companies out there, please. Sapphire should be the entry level, regardless. Once you're at these price points, it should be the standard, in my opinion.
I feel you.
Yeah, that's just me, but. I will say, bar that, it's a gorgeous watch.
It really is.
The subdials, the blue color, and just plays with the light really nice. So I think you chose great.
Yep.
And it'll be interesting to see your thoughts on this after, having it on the wrist.
After breaking it in a little bit.
Yeah. Cool, man. As always, thank you guys for checking out this video. For Wellesley's, let's get a thumbs up for him coming back to the channel. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you haven't joined the Schwartz Force yet. We will be doing a lot of these kind of videos and different unboxings as well as future reviews. So make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you know when the next one comes out. And I will look forward to seeing you guys at the next one. As always, may the Schwartz be with you. Take care.